Welcome back. This is your boy Tony Rich. We got a quick video here from the Tony Rich channel. Got a old baby mama that's mad that men choose women that don't have no kids over single baby mamas. Let's dive into it.
Yeah.
Your son comes to you, two women exactly same personality, everything, but one's a single mother and the one isn't a single mother. Which one would you advise your son to pick?
Listen, I'm not going to advise them. I'm going to go with the person that's treating them, whoever they feel.
Treat them exactly the same. And he said,
well, I'm going to let him go.
I don't know which one.
Do you know what I'm going to let?
Which one do you think will be the best?
I'm not going to say who's going to be the best because that's what I'm going to say, because you can't sit there and say he's going to be.
Your son a disservice if you say that he should. If you did not make it clear to him that the one of them hasn't got a kid and that's probably the better option, that you'd be doing your son a disservice.
Alright, okay, I understand where you're coming from, but personally, there might be a reason that woman has decided to come out of a relationship. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. So then we're not talking about
Yeah, but we're not talking about that. I'm just giving you a straight option.
Alright, and the answer to that is I would tell him who to choose. I'm going to get him to choose who he wants to choose, because there's no wrong and right answer in that.
That's a silly answer.
No, there's not.
That's a silly.
Can I say something?
The reason why you don't want to answer that is because you are in that demographic.
No, and you know what it is, and I know what I bring to the table, and I know what single women bring, and I know what women with no children bring to the table.
It's not about you.
Okay, you're asking me a question, and you said, what would I do?
No,
and I told you what I would do.
Bro, calm the hell down, man. First of all, you're talking a million miles per second and you're sweating. You need to chill.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
You need to chill. Seriously.
Okay, well, No.
You need to just be quiet and chill.
Should I answer the question then?
You need to just stop talking for a second and just chill out. That's what you need to do.
Okay.
See, she mad because she already know what the answer is. She know that most men would choose a woman with no kids than a woman with kids. And she's trying to beat around the bush, argue the need to be right. The point, because she's a single mother, they can bring more to the table. Which is all cap.
I gave you a simple option, and I never said you. I said if your son come to you and asks you which one would be a better option. That's why I asked you, and then you start talking about yourself.
Because you said to me the reason I chose the reason I said that I wouldn't give you an option is because I'm that woman that is a single mum. That's what you said. So personally, you asked me the question, I've given you an answer. And that's my answer.
And I still, and you seem to not be able to understand why that would kind of be a bad thing to say that to your son.
No, because I'm going to let my child
make his own mistakes.
Make their own decision. Maybe not mistake. Make their own decision. I want to say mistake.
Okay,
Can I say something?
No.
What does that say?
No, hold on.
What does that say?
Let's not even go there. So this is why fathers are so important in homes. You've just demonstrated why a man being in their child, whether it's a boy or a girl, why it's so important, because the way your mindset is, because of your own personal situation, you're unable to tell your child this is going to be a better option than that one. That's insane. That's crazy.
Listen.
It really is insane. And as a father, there's no way that I put my son through college, guided him, stepped at him, supported him to become a successful man, and I'm going to tell him go out here and choose a woman with 2 kids over a woman that don't have no kids. It just does not make sense. So it's just delusion at the West, and she's just mad that it is what it is. Men would choose women with no kids first, and just accept that. Just like a woman would choose a man with money first over a broke man. But that's easy for them to understand, but this is so hard.
I completely understand where you're coming from.
So if you understand what I'm saying, you would have said, boom, the girl without the kid is probably the better option. You would have said it straight away. You don't have to think that.
Can I just say one thing though? Because the woman without the kid could have had 20 million.
It doesn't matter what could. It doesn't matter about could.
She might not have kids.
There's a thing called morals.
Do you understand?
Do you understand that you're meant to speak into the mic?
Okay, so the woman that might not have any children, that hasn't got any children, is because she's been beat out, but hasn't got children. She's had loads of abortions. You know what I'm saying?
It's a maybe.
She could still be a scatty bird.
It's a maybe. Yeah.
That single one mum with one child.
But there's a risk in every single relationship. There's always a risk. So if you're gonna go off every single possibility in this world, you'll just be single forever, because you'll be thinking of every possibility. Do you understand
I
that?
understand that. That's the answer that I'll give my son. I'd say to him, make your own decision, yeah, because the scatty girl that ain't got no kids, yeah.
Why is she scatty?
Well, she could be. She could be scatty, couldn't she?
In your world, in this scenario, the one with the child is the angel, and the one without the child has to be scatty and has
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just said to you that the lady might not have children, but she's had 20 abortions.
The problem.
Yo, if you do that again, you're gonna.
See, because she's a single mother, the woman with no kids has to be the worst. She has to be a hoe. She has to have all these abortions. She just had to do the worst. This is why men need to be in their father's lives. This is exactly why.
The league, because you're just getting on my nerves now.
Alright.
Because you're sweating more. Like,
do you know it's hot in here?
No, you're sweating because you're over talking. That's why you're sweating. Because I'm not sweating. She's not. She's not. She's not. She's not. He's not. He's not. And she's not. You're the only one sweating here.
Alright, okay.
So you need to calm down because this ain't your show. And I have no problem kicking you out. I don't care. I don't care, seriously. So are you going to be calm from now on?
I'm calm. I'm so calm.
I was thinking about that. It's interesting, King, because, you know, we're thinking about this thing, like, what does a dad bring to a relationship? That's the other side of the question of, like, what does the woman bring to the relationship? And if my son, I got two sons. I got 2 sons and 2 daughters. And if my son came to me and he's, 20 years old, and he's like, Dad, I want to commit my life to this woman who's got a kid, she's 35. And as you guys are talking, I'm just thinking, like, how would I solve that problem? And I think I just found what I'm going to tell my son now. I'll say, son, you can marry whoever you want as soon as you can beat me in a fight. So if you want to marry her, let's fight. And if you win, you can marry whoever you want. But until you beat me in a fight, I'm going to guide you, and I'm going to give you morals, and I'm going to give you virtues, and I'm going to give you the stoicism that you need to grow up as a man first. Because, man, if my son didn't have that in his life, he could ruin his damn life, and he can ruin that woman's life and other women's lives too.
But I don't think any parent would go down that route.
I would.
But no, as in, like, I wouldn't say any parent will allow a 20-year-old.
She would. She literally just said.
I get that's what she said. I guess that's what you're saying. She said.
No, that is what she said. We have it on camera. We're being recorded. This is that's like TV.
Can you stop that? That's not okay. No problem. That's fine. That's fine. I now understand it's your personality. So 20 to 35.
You don't like my energy?
I never said that. Is that what you're projecting to yourself?
Yes.
Okay. So 20 to 35, I think that's a broad range. So what I would ask, if your son had been with someone, maybe 20, when he was 20, and then maybe she went away, whatever, and then at 25 they met each other, she had a child, that's still very...
If that happened, okay, that's actually an interesting example. So a woman leaves you. 80% of the relationships, King knows this, 80% of the relationships are terminated by women, not by men. So a woman leaves you and then comes back with a child and says, take me back. Gee, dude, no. I would be like, oh, really? Now you want me, huh? That would be, I would buy a ticket to the furthest country I can find, and I would delete myself from all social media just so she never finds me, and I would go live in a forest, in a hut. I would learn the necessary skills to self-sustain and farm my own animals. I would change my life to run as far away from that woman as I possibly could. And if any man doesn't agree with that, if a woman leaves you and comes back with a child and wants you back, that's generational cucking is not cool.
There are guys that do that though.
Yeah, they're losers. They're 100. They're losers.
So she's saying that it's okay for you to be with a woman, leave, y'all separate. She goes get pregnant by another dude, and it's okay for a man to bring her back in his life and accept the kid by another child. This is crazy. This is why men should not take dating advice from women. If you're a man listening to this, do not take relationship advice from a woman, especially not a single woman. If you're going to take advice from a woman, let it be a woman that's in a committed relationship over a long period of time that stood the test of time. I'm out, man. This is your boy Tony Rich. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about the video in the comment sections. Subscribe. I'm out. Peace.